What's up, guys? Welcome back to Among the Fence. My name is Aaron. If it's your first time seeing one of my videos, I'd like to welcome you to my channel where I do music reviews and we just chill and talk about all the things that we love or hate. And if you got anything you want me to check out, new, old, album, EP, single, whatever, leave a comment below and I will make it happen for you. And if you do that and you happen to like what you see here and you want to help support me and my channel, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. But for today's video, we're going to be checking out the new single, The Liars Club by Coheed and Cambria. Coheed and Cambria is from New York. They started in 1995. They are a prog rock post-hardcore band, but I would say lately they've been more into pop rock, I guess you could say. And they're currently working on their 10th studio album titled Axis 3. And The Liars Club is their third single to be released off of that album, and it kind of makes it a little bit easier for fans to kind of piece the story together a little bit more. When Claudio was asked about the song, he said, "When the truth is such a mess, who doesn't want to live out a different reality?" The lyrics are based on two characters that are on the run in some kind of galactic kind of setting, and they're facing a situation where maybe lying might be a little bit easier to stomach than the truth. So that's where the lyrics come from, and that's where the name of it comes from. The Liars Club starts off with what I thought was an electronic bouncy beat, but it's actually maybe more of a guitar passage. Now that I listen to it a few more times, Claudio's vocals sound fantastic, and the drums come in and they sound really upbeat and very smooth. The main riff kind of reminds me of The Suffering, mostly how it's palm muted and it has that same sort of flow to it, mostly in the intro, I guess you could say. And we don't really get a whole lot of energy from the song until we get to the chorus, and when it does come in, it's pretty explosive. There's a lot of energy coming from the drums. They're a lot more energetic. The vocals get pushed a little bit more and they're a little bit louder. I just wish the main riff was a little bit more pronounced, but when we do go into verse 2, it keeps that drive going with all the music a little bit more amplified, a little bit more groove going on. But the effect on Claudio's vocals, for me, just starts to kind of take away from the song a little bit. The bridge is pretty mellow with a drum build-up and then a break going into the final chorus, and then it goes into the outro. I was hoping a little bit more from this song, mostly just musically. I guess you could say it's a great sounding song. It's super catchy, but it's missing that kind of Coheed charm of having something musical stick out to it, like a riff, a really cool drum part, kind of a breakdown sort of thing going on. It's a little bit more vocal focused, which isn't really that big of a problem, but the effect that they put on Claudio's vocals takes it away, especially if you're a Coheed fan. That's a very characteristic part of this band is Claudio Sanchez's vocals. You either love it or you hate it, and if you love it, you hate when they do things to it. I do love the storytelling and the lyrics in the song. They have a clever way of making a sappy love story where anybody can kind of relate to it. I mean, lots of times telling a lie is quite a bit easier than telling the truth, especially in a relationship, and especially if something bad is happening. And you could take anybody who hasn't listened to Coheed and Cambria before, have them listen to the song, and they get it. But then you have somebody who's a Coheed fan and listen to it, and they're hearing all the lore, and they're kind of seeing where it fits in the story. And honestly, you could listen to this both ways, and you've understood it because it all fits and it all works in the end. But this song, it just doesn't really do anything fantastic for me. I like some of the other singles a little bit more, but honestly not a whole lot more. So with all that said, I got to give The Liars Club by Coheed and Cambria a 2.6 out of 5. But I want to know what you guys think. I'm going to leave a link for The Liars Club down in the description below. Go ahead and give it a listen if you haven't yet, especially if you're a Coheed fan. I'm interested in what everybody else has to think of this. And leave a comment below letting me know what you would rate it also. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and let me know what I should review next. If you want to help support me and my channel, again, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. Doing any of those things helps me out tremendously. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night whenever you happen to be watching this, and I will talk to you guys next time.
I was trying to make it lying. My parents said to save me.